Alrighty, in this video we're going to go ahead and take a look at using Bing in order to create some images. Many of you have heard of Midjourney already, which costs about $20 a month at this point. However, Bing is completely free, so let's see how it compares to Midjourney, and then let's make some images with Bing. So the first thing you need to do is create a Bing account. It's Microsoft. You've got Edge, great. If you don't have Edge, you don't need to use that as your browser. Just go ahead and go to bing.com/create. Once you're there, you can see that it's been powered by DALL-E, so they've partnered with OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, to start creating some images. It is not as good as Midjourney, but you can see here I put in a very simple prompt: show me a family at Epcot during sunset. You can see it takes it a second here. It produces a little bit faster than Midjourney does, but you'll see that it doesn't quite do as much as Midjourney. It's not that these are bad details, but everything is just slightly off. But if I did the same prompt at Midjourney, I would get a little bit more photorealistic images. We're going to go ahead and continue prompting here. Let's go ahead and change the prompt. In this case, I'm going to use Bing to actually do some other things. I want to see, can it generate maybe something instead of photorealistic? Let's try Pixar style. I'm going to ask for the country bears flying in space. You can see I misspelled flying and I put Jin because I misplaced the space button or space there, but let's see what it comes up with. And so this is its version of Pixar style. You see the colorful, it looks animated. The bears are fluffy and friendly looking personification. And expressions on their face. So it's not terrible, especially for free. And remember, this is new, it is learning, and it's getting better. It's powered by DALL-E. Still not as good as Midjourney, but when you are looking at free compared to $20 every month, this might be acceptable to you. In this case, I really want to link this to some of my other tutorials in how to create a tutor. And so we're just going to make an image of a college tutor. Let's see what it comes up with. I would like them to look friendly and approachable, hoping that it gives me something photorealistic here. And in this case, it does give me some photorealistic people. They look a little bit off when I look at like their teeth. Their hands are okay, but it doesn't quite look like a real person. It definitely looks AI. So I'm just gonna ask for, I don't want their body in the image because I want to use this on DID later and animate their face. So I'm gonna ask for a headshot. I want a photo of a college tutor, and again I want them to be friendly. So let's see again what it comes up with. I'm just refining my prompts here. I'm giving very bad prompts. I'm not using the Slater model. I'm not asking it really for anything more than the very basics. And this time you're going to see that it comes up with something different. The teeth are a little off on the lady on the left. His mask is missing straps, so it's getting close. It's still, you can tell it was AI if you just look at the images long enough. You can see some things that aren't quite right. But again, this is free, so I'm really not complaining, especially for what I'm looking to use it for here. I'm going to ask for Pixar style. So I'm just going to show one more time what it comes up with. I want you to notice something on the right there. You get some credits for using Microsoft because they need to learn from your actions. So if you click on that, it tells you some other stuff. But anytime you use Microsoft Bing for creation or other things, you get some points. These here are called boosts, and I have 94 of them currently. This is what allows them to produce. It kind of prioritizes my generative prompts. Every time I put in a prompt, it will go fast. It's boosted, and so I get my images quickly, but I use them every time I use one. So you see I have a tutor here. It's Pixar style. If I want to keep him, I just download it. As simple as that, and now it is mine. So remember though, if you want better prompts, use the Slater model, give it some structure. What is the size you want this rendered in? Who's the intended audience? What's the action? What's the temperature? Meaning how creative do you want it? Do you want it realistic, or do you want it something crazy? And then what role? Should this be a photographer? Should this be an artist? So I would really appreciate if you would connect with me, because the way I'm learning things is through other people and exploring. So if you'll leave me comments, I would love to learn how you use Bing. Bing is, again, free. It's not quite as good as Midjourney yet, but if you don't need something for specific art, this is a great free tool to get you started with generative AI and the creation process. And as always, I really appreciate you watching. And again, please feel free to comment so I can continue to learn from you.